Alright guys, let's go to the last page. Well, the last scrapbook page, I think. I have no idea. But at least we are going to go to the last inside cover page. That's the right word that I was looking for. Alright, I'm gonna do a page that I do a lot, but I just love it so much. And I think it really adds something in a journal, a junk journal. So again, I'm gonna search for the middle, make a little mark, and let's grab a black piece of paper. And of course, this one we're gonna make a slightly smaller, as always. Cut it down. Let's make some hinges. Oh yeah, see, I thought I was hearing something, that my pencil was falling in the trash. Alright guys, I'm gonna make 2 flippity flops right here. Fold it. Yes, okay. Now, the first one, I am gonna measure, oh, wait, let me do the first one from here to the top till the mark. Okay, cut it down and glue it down. Not much to measure. Put it on nicely in the middle. Now grab your next one, and now you just put this at the bottom with the hinge one. Make a mark where the end of this page is. Cut it down. And if I'm now gonna glue this down, I'm just gonna put this against it, and then I'm just gonna move it down a little bit. So I have just a small millimeter space in between. Alright, so here we are. It's opened up. Alright, grab another page. Make this the same size as the small one we just did. Cut it down. And let's make again 2 flippity flops. Fold it over. Burnish it down. There we go. Now we go to the inside. Alright, so I'm gonna start at my mark. Stay away 2 to 3 millimeters away from that fold line and cut it. Glue this in. On your mark, same as this one, check, check, check. Yep, nice. Alright, and grab the other one, hinge on this side, put this against this side, and again, stay 2 to 3 millimeters away from the fold line. Put some glue on. There we go. Yep. Now, what do we have? Alright, so now what we have, oh my gosh, my the glue is completely on my finger, but that's okay. That's okay. Here we go. Now, what do we have now? This flips up, and this flips down, this flips up, and this flips down. Alright, now you still can add a nice little pocket right here, which I love to do. So with a nice leftover piece you can make, and it doesn't have to be that long, guys, so that deep. I think a hinge, just 1 inch or so, or something like that. Yeah, I think just a one inch is more than enough. So I'm gonna cut 2 pieces that are 1 inch. Make some hinges. Let's make simple pockets. Measure. And here I am not gonna go on it outside. I'm just gonna use the complete length of this page, of this flap. Alright. Cut this shorter. And there we have our little pockets. I think this one is a little not straight. Just gonna redo it, maybe, if I can do that. Here we go. Same thing with this one. Well, I can make it the same size as this one now. There we go. Punch it down so it's nice and flat. Alright, so a nice little tuck spot right here at the bottom. Very simple, small. If you put this down, stay away at least 2 millimeters from this fold line right here, otherwise it does not close nicely. Alright, now this one is done. Now we go to this side. Same thing here. Stay 2 millimeters away from the edge. You don't want to interfere the fold lines. Here we go. Alright, now this one is done too. Okay, what's next? Because I want to make a closure, of course. Alright, what's next? What's next? I do have 2 leftover pieces that's having the same size with this one. Let's see if I can do something with that. Let's just make first a flippity flop. What size is this? The full one is a 2 3/4. So actually that's a nice size. leftover piece. There we go. Alright, now let's check if I put this, and I don't know if I'm now too close, maybe I am too close, but I'm just gonna see, because I want to make a closure, a nice closure. I think I had it actually, I think it's better to do this way. It means that I need to cut down just a little to make it fit better. Then I can make my closure right here. Yeah, that's better. Alright, okay, new. Yeah, I always change my mind. I know. So what's the deal? Alright, so this is the middle, but the middle is now on the inside, but I want to make a nice closure, so I'm gonna make this on the outside. That means that this now needs to be a little shorter. So I'm just gonna cut this down 2 millimeters shorter, just a little tiny bit. So it fits now nicely on here. Same thing on here. Just cutting 2 millimeters away. I'm so sorry that I keep changing my mind. But it's all be fixed. Yep, I even see that this one still can be a little shorter. Yes, I can. Here we go. Yes. Alright, just check if everything has a little bit the same side. So if I see that here is 2 to 3 millimeters away, then of course it would be nice if there is here too. Alright, you still can measure. I don't like measuring because I always make mistakes, but you can check. I even see that this one is a little larger, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it nice fits. Okay, so we have stayed away from here. So this fits nicely with a nice pocket inside. And on this side also pocket right here. And this fits nicely also. Alright, now we're gonna grab our little flap right here. You can use a corner punch if you like. You know, I always like that. Alright, now grab your first one and I'm just gonna apply this at the bottom on the other one. Okay, and now this looks like this. Alright, so what we have here now is this flips up and down and we have a pocket. Alright, that's the closure. So the first one moves up, then the middle one goes down and then the flap goes up. And then we can close it with a nice closure. Okay, now we're going to do it the same thing here. So actually this flap, we're going to glue on this flap right here. Tje buiten. Chicken needs to go out. Alright, I'm going to put this on here. Even wacht, kom eraan. Here we go. Put this down. Alright, and then this looks like this. I hope you still know what I'm doing. But I'm going to show you, it looks amazing. Alright, so here is our little flap. This goes up, this goes down, and this goes up again, and here is the pocket. Down, up, down. Same thing here. Down, up, down, pocket. Alright. And then everything stays flat, and we're going to use a nice swing tab. Homemade swing tab. Yeah? But first I need to go let Chica out. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, let's get back. Alright, so let's, we have to move things first. Alright, so let's decorate. Alright, so I'm gonna choose for this piece of paper. We love it. So first what I'm gonna do is cut this at the right size, so I still can use this gorgeous little piece here. Love this one. And then I'm gonna split this in half. How? I'm just gonna fold it in half, garnish it down, and just cut it. Cut it in half. Alright, now of course this is too short, but we can manage that. First I'm gonna cut down the corner. Smooth the edges. And then I'm first going to glue this down. And from here I'm going to search a nice piece that fits to cover up the top. Here we go. Now this one is a little larger than this one, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna cut a small piece. Which one do we like? Shall we do the pink one? Yeah, why not? Alright, so I'm gonna use the pink one. But I think I'm gonna split this in half. I don't think we need a full one. Let's see if I can do that without any trouble or anything. Alright. Terrible. Terrible. This is better. Yes. Same as this one. Well, yeah, it can do. It can do it. Alright. Gonna glue this down. Here we go, and then this one I'm just gonna glue at the bottom so the first view will not see that it's not equal. Yes, we're gonna cheat a little bit again. Don't tell anybody. Here we go. Alright, what's next? What's next? Alright, then I will go for the purple one. So I'm just gonna cut this full sheet on the right size. So I have it already alright, so just glue this down. First cutting, of course we need to cut this down first. Smudge the edges. There we go. Here we go. Yeah. Alright, now first we go to the closure. Okay, is this the middle? Maybe sometimes it's better to see this in front of you. Same thing here. Use something and then you just move it. And then of course we go a little lower so it does not interfere. Yes. Here we go. Fits perfect. Alright, same thing here. Make sure that this is a little equal. Move it till here and then move 2 to 3 millimeter up so it does not go interfere anything. And here we go. Yeah, see, super cute. Alright, so this is how it looks, but of course we need to embellish more. But this is how it looks. Always keep checking if you are having this straight. Alright, next step I am going to use some brown again for the back. For the background. So I'm just going to make sure that it's a little smaller than the pocket. And then we can go a little deeper than the pocket. And here we have our 2 pages. Just move it in, move it up. And here we go. Now you can decide what you like on the bottom. Maybe the purple one. Can I cut this in two? Maybe, maybe not. Yep, I can. Need to make it straight. Because it isn't straight. Alright, so that's what I'm going to use. Let me make this straight first. Not a good idea. Oh, yeah, bum, 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 bum. There's always a way. I'm gonna use this ruler so you see when it's straight. I'm gonna use those little square ones. Yes, now it's straight. Alright, so that's the edges. There we go. Here we go. Let's go to the other one, and then you already have used a nice leftover piece. Here we go. Okay. Now, what shall we do on the inside? You don't have to exactly do anything on it, but of course that would be nicer. Definitely will be nicer. Alright. The back of the flap we still need. Oh my gosh, plenty to use. I even can do the purple one on the back. Whatever you like to use. I have here some leftover pieces. Alright guys, let's do some tricky paper cutting. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you in a second what I have already do on the inside, but now I am gonna decorate a little bit this here, the top, and I think I like this, so I'm gonna let back the pink strip. Then I cut loose a simple round shape, this one, cut it shorter. I'm gonna leave it white. Try to be as equal as possible. There we go. That's a nice shape. would like to use this nice sticker. There we go. Just cutting it till it's nice fitting. What do you say? I really like it. Alright, that means that I have to split it in two. Ah, yes, I do need to. There we go. Let's see how that will look. Look ridiculous on right now, but yeah, obviously gets a little longer neck, but that's not a big deal. Alright, I'll just go for it. And I know it's not that easy to peel off this sticker, but with a little patience you can do it. There we go. What I do is I'm just place it down on a flat surface, and then I'm just going to use my picker to peel up, and then it goes a little easier. There we go. Now, if you have a nice image and you like to use it, be my guest. I really like it. Super cute. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna stop because I really think it's cute already. But you can do embellish more if you like, but I really like how this turns out. Even she has a little longer neck. Alright, so let's go inside. I used this wet and white dot, then I used the dot coming back on this brown. I smooched some pink, I stamped on it, then I used my leftover pieces for decorate this piece, and used the purple one. I used a word and I just put a little letter inside here. That's for this page, and the bottom piece is pretty much exactly the same. Alright, and also a little leather, so it's exactly the same. So yep, with some leftover pieces you can do a lot, and with some cardstock and colored ink you can do a lot. Alright, so guys, I hope you like it. And so this is going to be on the back of this page, or maybe even at front, I don't know. Depends on what I like, or maybe this is going to interfere, I don't know just yet, but I really like how this turns out. Maybe this one even fits better on the back. I have no clue, because the wet is coming back forward. What do I have on the front? Well, we still can change it. Anyway, this is going to be in here when the time is ready. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Let's go to the next part. Alright. Alright, I think it's time to make first a closure before I do anything else. Because that's also a thing that I have no clue what to do. So yeah. Follow along. Alright guys, so what I have here is this little guy right here. I want to make first a little template kind of a thing. So this needs to be just a little wider. So So first thing that I like to do is make a mark and cut this piece. There we go. Yep, cool. Then I'm gonna cut the corner so it's a nice round shape. Yep, cool. I have no clue how long this is gonna be, but I'm gonna actually I want this a little bit longer. I don't think that this is long enough. I always can cut it shorter. Well, I think this is already not need to be any longer, I think. Well, but just in case. Wait just a sec, then I need to make this a little longer. Wait just a minute. Let's make another one. Doesn't have to be this long, I know, but just in case, just in case. Little tape is on there. Alright, so how long? I have no clue, but let's go first around it. Just make it as long as we can. I think that's long enough. How long that is now? For those who like to know, let's cut it 7 inches. Alright, now what I'm going to do, I am going to use a little piece of, and I'm just going to glue it on. Yeah! We'll use tape or glue, whatever you're going to like to use. Art glitter glue works fine with me. I'm just going to use my template. Put it on. And then of course we cut this shorter. There we go. This one also. Here we go. Alright. Well, I think first is a good thing to first fold it. I don't know, I'm just checking. Alright. Of course we need the corners to be cutting down. Just follow the edges. Yeah, and I know a round shape is a little tricky, but it's I think it will look amazing. Alright, this time I'm going to use some tape. Same as we do an album. Here we go. And then she was quiet. Yes, I can be quiet. Of course I can. Same as anybody else. I can be quiet. Go. Now let's see if I can do the corners a little bit. Let's see if this will be too bulky. Otherwise I need to cut down a few. But first I like to check it out. If I can do without. Shall we use the glue or shall we use the tape? No. I'm gonna try first the glue. Alright, let's give it a go. Shall we just start in the corner? Just do them one by one. There we go. Just gonna turn it down, burnish it down so the glue can work it out. Cool. Alright. Now what I like to do is, of course, we need to do something nice on the other side. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I am make this a little smaller. So that's why I already started a little over the edge. Trying now to stay on the inside of my pencil mark. Let's see if I am nice. This can be a little shorter. And also a little bit smaller too. I think I can cut it better before I ruin this. I think the scissors is easier to work with. Yep, now it fits nicely in between. I'm gonna wait for that because maybe if I'm gonna add some bread in, that it would be nicely if I cover that up. So I'm gonna wait for that. Alright, so what I like to do is I like this to point up. That's easier to put your finger on it, under it. So I'm just gonna apply this on here, nicely up on the end. There you go. Go. Let's test this out. Oh yeah, where is my other half? Some words are not. Yeah. Okay. This needs up. Here we go again. Page. Oh yeah, now it's the board on the floor. Of course. Of course it is. Oh, we have all the patience of the world. Don't you? Alright. Make this open. This needs to be as tight as possible. Alright. Now, another word. Yeah. Okay, let's see. You don't hear it, but my neighbor wolves are crying. My neighbor has, I think, 2 German Shepherds, and sometimes they cry. They howl. Howl. My neighbor has a big mountain of sand in his backyard. And then they are standing on it and howling to people passing by. Alright, this is cool. Now, do we need some tape, or do you like, well, I think I'm gonna use just both of them. I use some tape. go. Alright, and then I think a little here. Or some extra, of course. You never know with me. Here we go. Glue it on. Alright, what do you think? Looks nice, doesn't it? Yes. Wow, we made our own belt. Super cool. Alright, let's see. What's next? Now this is going to be thicker, I just know that, because we do have so much inside. And we still can do that later, but I am not a patient woman, so I like to do it right now. Alright, so this is, I don't have to put it all the way, but at least I want to have this 1 or 1.5. Yeah, I really like 1.5 inch on it. And of course I really like to have this in the middle. So something like here. So that is the closure, and then I think we do have plenty. Something like that. Alright. So I'm gonna add this. See if this is long enough, otherwise I need another one. Let's test this out first. Always try first what you have. Oh, I think it's... Wait, I'm definitely going to use also some glue, because this needs to be sturdy, guys. So wait just a sec. Let me just make first. There we go. Find another board. That's nice. Yep. So first I'm gonna glue it down. You can use anything, guys. Even the glossy accents will be perfect for this, or a piece of hot glue. Or some Pop-Ex. anything you can use, what you like to use. Alright. Now let's see. These are really tight. They really are small, guys. Let's see if I have other ones to use, because these are really tight. Let me see if this fits. Yeah, this is way better. This is way better. But still use the glue, guys. Still use the glue. Yep, this is way better. This goes all the way down. Yes! Here it is. And now I know that we have another board for these ones, but I'm still gonna let that on it. Alright. Close it down. And then when we are done, and why do I already did this? Well, I don't know, but just to try it out. You know, I'm curious. I have my curiosity and I just like to know things before I go continuing with the next one, because the pages are relaxing time, chatting time, and not thinking or worrying about does it fit? How should the closure go? How this or how that? So I always like to do first the things that I am worried the most about. If that makes sense to you, but it makes sense to me. Alright, guys. You still can use these for little belts or something, but for now I keep them away. Alright, so yep, this is gonna be thicker, of course, and even maybe another will do. Maybe it is gonna be this thick. I have no clue at the end. It's could be, but then we still have plenty. But I'm gonna do that on the last part. Alright, but now this is on. We can glue down the other two pages inside. Nope, we can't. We're just gonna start first with our pages. We're gonna leave this aside and do that the last piece. Alright. Yes! Now I think it's finally time to go inside the pages. Yeah, super cool. I'm so in the mood to start. Look at this, how thick this already is. Alright, see? It's already pretty thick, guys. So let's put all the things inside. Doesn't have to be perfect. All the embellishment things, all the pages things. all the envelopes we can decorate. So plenty still to do. Alright, see you next time.